might have something on his mind. Who knows? Before I start the session, guys, uh, just let me know. What are we thinking today? Uh, do we wanna continue with the yesterday's conversation that we cut off, or something to ease you first? I think last time when we were having the conversation with Sebastian, I think he was getting a little open about his experiences, what happened. So, do you want to have that right now, or what do you think?
Give me a second. Hello?
As Elwyn, like I don't really
No,
care.
no, I'm not.
I have a, how to say, I have the trail of a mask to follow. So the sooner I can get these people back to the village, and the sooner I can resume my search, happier I am.
Yeah,
I'm back.
yeah. Okay. Because from one moment I see Victor having a baller time, uh, nostalgic with his friend from theater, and then there is a stark comparison between something dark that happened to these two three people over there. So just let me know how much you want to juggle. Show that to me, what you are interested in the role play, and whatever, and I'll just go with that. I don't want to impose something dark on you, or I just don't want to impose something which is which you might think is totally funny or comedic, whatever.
Got
But
it,
like,
got it.
let me know how you feel like, and we can have the scenario set up according to that. So yeah, who left us? It was Victor. Yeah, Victor. Punishment for punishment. Victor will do us the recap. Man, it's
What?
like the second or third time he's doing it. I love it. Bard is doing the recaps. Yeah, man.
Right.
Punishment time. Do the recap. I don't think for Victor it's a punishment though. I mean,
What
for the
happened to the mechanical voice, man? I miss it.
what
Who's
mechanical was. Do you want me to put my headphone in
Mechanical
a?
voice? Oh,
Who's
okay. Right.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Huh?
remember. That was
So that,
so season one, man. Get with the times.
you mean introduction? Right.
Yeah.
I thought Elwyn was joking about my shitty headphones.
No,
Oh,
no,
you mean
no.
you mean the
We
intro?
had the epic what do you
Yeah,
say,
yeah. I
recaps,
was
no?
thinking. I was thinking to have like, since we are three people here, we might get a fourth person. I'm thinking for the players to do the recap sometimes, and when there's an arc ending or closing, now after four or
Before the
three.
finale or something. Yeah.
Yeah, after 4 or 5 session arc,
Yeah. Sounds
we
good.
just put it up, right?
हाँ,
Yeah,
बोलो.
yeah. Floor is all yours,
We could
Victor.
have
Yeah,
a longer recap
definitely,
for that kind of
BB2
scenario.
definitely.
हाँ BB2210 sir.
Arey, by the way, anybody remember the name of the
Any notification आता है
uh
sir.
the quarterstaff man dude who smacked me? I forgot his name, man. Player character.
तो माइग्रेट
Dark Knight was playing that character. I forgot his name.
माइग्रेट की notification नहीं करता तो मैं कैसे
You mean Byok?
Oh, Byok.
Bjork, yeah. I miss Bjork, man.
PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Which is kind of ironic because lately what we're doing is mostly combat only. I really told
Okay.
him. I really told him, wait, the combat arc is coming. He's like, man, I think I'll just end up. Think, yeah, it's not for me, I guess.
Sad, dude.
Yeah,
Really.
because I really know combat arc was coming, and it was gonna be fun. That was just searching for clues and whatnot. But yeah, it's all good. These things takes time, man, and I'm not good with time stuff. But all good, all good. Some things happen good in person, but yeah, all good.
Dude,
We'll find
why don't you
good.
get Magoob into this campaign, dude?
Who Makub?
Huh?
Makub who? Oh,
What do you
M
mean
Cube.
Magoob who? Huh?
M Cube. I don't
I think
know.
he'd be interested actually.
I don't know. We could talk about him tomorrow.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, see, that's the thing. Since I really liked Bjork and Bjork did not enjoy the session, I'm kind of on loose. Should I make an attempt to get? Oh, M Cube is there. What the fuck?
Speak of the devil, man.
Holy fucking shit! Really?
Really.
Elwyn, you minx. What did you do? What dark conjured?
Mm.
What is this?
I did the summoning ritual. That's all I'll say.
How did you conjure him? Somebody, somebody was just talking about you.
Don't
I
worry,
think,
man.
actually, now that I think about it, I think Makoob has his telenovela at the same time.
What?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have
Oh,
my
He
what?
does. He does.
Don't you?
Have my what?
Telenovela with
Oh yeah,
Isn't
I
it?
do. But today it's cancelled.
Acha, today cancelled. Huh?
wasn't it cancelled last
And
week too?
also, but
Is
on the
it-
bright side, now I have like almost a week's worth of time to do as many D&D sessions or like role playing sessions I want.
And after that?
After test, I'll have time, but not as many as I want. Cause remember
Acha.
how I broke my right leg before? I told you I guess I fell down.
Oh yeah.
Well, I fell down again. This time I fractured my left leg. So
Right.
I
It's okay. It's okay.
literally fractured
The,
both of my legs somehow.
There
it's
is
okay.
a
The good part is you have no more legs to fracture at this point, so don't worry about it.
there,
That's the good news,
there,
huh?
there is a server rule over here called legs. I think we should ask them to make another either to tease you that we have a legs roll or make another role called broken legs,
Great.
fractured legs. Who knows?
Yeah.
How long will your telenovela thing go? Like,
It's supposed to be 8 sessions, and we are
acha,
done with 4, so I think only
acha.
4 more. Mrs. movie
Hmm.
is 6 sessions, but since everyone's having so fun, she decided to like extend it for
Okay.
like 2
So
more.
I was actually considering ki, like asking you ki, whether you want to join Candlekeep, because we think like it would be great with like one more player.
Okay, but like I'm not like I think only 4 more sessions are there. Like how long is Candlekeep gonna go on?
This is a so okay. Candlekeep Mysteries is a it's a campaign. Okay, so it's a string of about 17 one shots, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
17 one shots. Wow.
Yeah, but these one shots, as you know, they never actually one shot. So
The first one shot lasted for 8 episodes. The heck?
so for all intents and purposes, it's a long campaign, man.
It's a
I
long
fully
campaign.
expect this to go for another year and a half. So
Great. Is it D&D 5e campaign?
it is a
Yeah.
D&D 5e and hosted by none other than our beloved Kunj.
Yeah, rules light, role heavy, but like whoever goes.
Rules light, roleplay heavy. Yep.
Okay, yeah, I would love to join y'all.
Yeah,
There you have your answer, Kunj.
yeah, great. We should do
Great.
our third one shot pretty fast then.
Yeah.
It would be
Also,
fun.
wait, are you still on your second one shot?
Yep. Look at the session number 14, and we are on.
It's either 14 or 15. We forgot.
Yeah, like
Oh my god.
last session was 14, but we had to.
We cut it short, actually.
Yeah, we had to be somewhere, two of us, so we cut it short. So technically, it's continuation of that, but yeah. So,
Okay, great.
but the good thing is we're building a lot on
Character
world
load, mainly.
characters and chasing any myths and whatnot.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
we're getting into a lot of characters, and
I'll
that's
give
cool.
inspiration. I'm making a legless character. I don't know how I'm going to make it work.
Oh, amazing. Dude. Go for it.
It's not going to have any legs.
Okay, it's settled then.
It's great,
Great.
Great. Yeah.
Yes,
Dude,
finish
and the most like scary part is I was just talking to Kunj, okay? Why don't we invite Makoob to this campaign? Not
yeah.
5 seconds later, you show up in this channel, dude.
Yep, scary,
Yeah.
scary. I'm scared.
Okay. Yeah. You know, like I was going to like log on to Discord, but since I'm following Megaswap, right? So whenever like I open YouTube on YouTube most of the time, so like his live stream pops up. So I'm like, hey, maybe I should like pop in and say hi. So like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
like.
Just so you
Yeah,
know
like I almost
that
like,
you'll have to sign a
live streams I've been saying
contract.
hi in the chat. Like, yeah, I like watch your live streams.
Perfect. That's how the summing is happening nowadays.
I see.
Well played.
Yeah.
Well played.
I didn't hear you this time though. I didn't hear you. I just saw the live stream pop up. I'm like, cool, great.
Absolutely mad.
Yeah.
So when you join, I expect a contract and given in your blood. Whether it comes from your legs or no legs, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's the queue. Since Elwyn is gone, we should start our session. Since Elwyn is gone.
Previously on Candlekeep Mysteries. Not happening. Nothing happened. I did.
Is
Is it
me
just
or
me
the-
or yeah?
Yeah. I think there's some internet disturbance from your end.
Yeah, the sound quality overpowering.
Damn. Are you
Can't
on
hear him.
Wi-Fi? Or yeah.
Yeah, can you reduce the volume of that?
You click on the Hydra bot, right click,
Okay,
and change
I'm ready.
accordingly. Because mine is set at 36% and it's good for me.
Okay, I've done it.
Change accordingly, yeah.
Yeah, so so the play was very well received, and we talked about the legendary play we once concocted. It was called Shrek the Third Part 2. And will we ever see another part to that? Oh, Lord knows. But we ran into a few more kobolds who are now appropriately named Get Shit and Done. And yeah, found there were some people talking about the drama, but they're not really important to the main plot. So I'm going to skip over that. But um, there was a lot of backstory told about characters, specifically my traumatic character story. We also learned how Renki is kind of an idiot. And Renki asked me to make him give him certain jokes for every situation because he has insecurities about being funny. So me, of course, being the genius that I am, made him 101 jokes for 101 situations, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, that was very productive. Can't say so much about the rest of it.
Yeah, it was very small, but I really liked it. Like
Hmm.
there was inter-party talking, there was plot exposition, there was some kicking off the old person, and yeah, great stuff, man. Just for the sake of it, Udit, if you're on roll 20, please roll a 1d100 check for me. I'll have you roll.
Not on roll 20, right? 1d100.
Yeah, just write exclamation mark R space d100. I think that will work.
No,
On Roll20 it's /R. Yeah.
slash
Oh,
R
slash R.
1d100.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me just log in. I'm on my laptop today, so.
All good, all good. Dude, listening to Ashley's voice.
Let's
Great.
increase this volume a little bit. So the stream may enjoy this as well.
Oh yeah. Is this build the wall right? From transistor? No, not transistor.
1d100, I rolled a 7. Wow.
Wow.
RIP us.
Okay. So the market value of the book that you shared is 7 gold
This is definitely
pieces.
Bastion. This is not Transistor.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. The one game before transistor, yeah. Forgot Bastion. Yeah, so the value of the book that you have is 7 gold pieces. I let Udit and you coordinate whoever wrote this book, or like I think Udit wrote it himself.
Which
right?
book?
The one shared with you.
The 100 and something that he wrote. Jokes.
Yeah.
Camera on this roll 20 thing.
Yeah. So you know that the value of the book is 7 gold pieces, but for the right person, it could be 700 gold. So I'm just gonna throw this fact to you. Do whatever you want with it. You might wanna sell it to someone or use it to someone or corrode yourself in a random situation.
Does
but,
Renki know this? Is the
I
question.
mean, Udit knows this, so
Okay.
Vikram knows this. So
Okay.
I say we give this book away to Candlekeep and be rid of it.
Aye.
Excuse me? How can you throw something so valuable as this?
I mean, oh, did I say throw? I mean, let us give it to Candlekeep so that they can immortalize it in their
Yeah.
archives.
generations and generations, right?
The book is while there might be many other creations for me which would be fit for that purpose, this book is a personal memoir of sorts to Renki, and I believe it should be treated as such.
Right. Let me
What
just.
good is a story if there's no one to read it?
Renki's reading it.
Yes, I'm reading one right now. So what do you use to catch a nerdy fish? Elwyn?
Elwyn, answer that.
How is this a story?
This is
Just
not.
answer. The real stories are the answers we make along the way.
What?
Just answer.
Come on, I know you have it in you.
Nerdy. What's nerdy? I've heard that expression before.
Well,
Haven't recalled the name.
you could. People call me nerdy. Reading so many books now and then, and
Oh, so it means stupid. Got it.
right.
What was the question?
What do you use to catch a nerdy fish?
Well, considering it's stupid, you could probably use anything to catch it.
Damn. It's bookworms. There it is.
Renki, this is. I think this will be part of your legacy, and a family heirloom for generations to come.
I think I have to homebrew a spell called Vicious Embarrassment for Elwyn. Yeah, Elwyn
It's
only.
not embarrassment. It's you could say it's second-hand embarrassment.
Yeah,
Well,
there is only one target, Elwyn. Not even elf, not even one person. Target is just Elwyn.
I'll just neatly put a bookmark at this exact spot, so I may continue to read this, and I slam the book between my fingers and keep it back inside. This is Victor.
I make a good note. I make a good note of where he's putting the book.
Okay. And Victor, I really appreciate this. This is some good material. I see something. I see some potential here.
No worries. This is what a band is for. We stick together and we grow together.
I hope this builds my confidence. Thanks, man.
Oh, don't worry. By the time you're done with this book, your charisma is gonna increase to.
Okay. Okay.
So, you put the book in your backpack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sense intent. Oh God. I
Feels like
I keep my one eye rolled on on my back.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Figure all this out.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You're terrible at insight like this.
Yes. I don't. But
The
but the player does.
the it's becoming Elwyn versus Renki and Victor.
Oh God. So, Spencer, my sorry, what's his name?
Sorry, I have to BRB once more. 1 minute. Huh?
You mean Sebastian?
Sebastian.
Spencer's brother, Sebastian.
Sebastian. Yes, Sebastian. How are you, Sebastian? Is he still sleeping? Is he still
No.
snoring?
He was the first one to pitch in when you were mentioning about the stuff that.
Oh,
your
right. He was
father-
telling us about his
Yeah.
experiences. Yes.
Yeah.
Sebastian, listen. I know you've had a rough time, and it's been quite a journey for you and for us to get you out of this. Okay, so let me assure you that that no harm will come to you for now, at least till we get you back to Spencer. Okay, and I think your your mother is waiting for you, so they are worried about you. I think we should either get you back, or if you have any other business at Candlekeep, you can let me know. Let us know, because we gotta head there anyway.
Funny, you mentioned Candlekeep. I was going there before I got into the such mess.
No shit. We just had good faith with Spencer because Spencer helped us a lot in our first journey to Candlekeep, so we kind of owe him.
What do you mean Spencer went with you?
Well, Spencer was worried about you and he could not find you, so we went all the way to Candlekeep, got lost in a painting, and we had a whole fight with a very powerful wizard who might be causing the end of the world very soon, and Yeah. Once we came back, we forgot all about you, and Spencer was still crying about it. So we said, you know what? Let's help you.
Oh, so that's what this was all about.
Exactly.
Well, my friend Sebastian, you have served a very important purpose in life. If, and most probably, your life might amount to nothing. It at least played a pivotal part in the formation of this band.
Very
Consider yourself.
true. Very true. You know, if you know, Sebastian, if you, Spencer had not was so worried about you, we would not have been to Candlekeep, and would not have saved Victor's ass from that painting.
And then 101 jokes for 101 situations would never be concluded.
Absolutely. Which is worth much more than a life at this point.
Yep. So consider this the end point of the quest.
I kind of always knew. I have at least. I think I can do some good. Which is good. See. Oh,
The
oh,
purpose of Sebastian is
yeah. All rusty. As my brother Spencer used to say, or still says, he's alive. You've told me that. Why I'm thinking stupid thoughts. As Spencer says, even rusty coin have their own purposes. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, you mentioned your group. Do you have a name? What do I call you?
Um,
That's a question.
that's a good question. We don't have a name yet. We're working on it.
You're nameless kings. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the
think I,
word
I'm,
kings though.
I think we're gonna refer you in kings because why not? Why not?
Just to
You guys-
clarify, and I opened my notebook and I just lick my quill. And you meant kings, right? And not kinks?
My friend, I might have as well meant kings. Who am I to say? I'm weak. I might have said either of those things. And either
Let's
of those
let's
things
uh, let's uh, let's keep that as a working name, okay? Kings, you know,
yeah.
tomatoes, whatever, you know. It's all relative at this point.
Kingly
Uh,
kings.
okay.
That's
So you
great.
see, all this time, Elwyn has been like kind of silently musing in the corner, thinking about something. So she suddenly, like, I suddenly speak out and I say, Renki, like, didn't you say you were trying to find a way back to your homeland?
Uh, yeah, I did. I am actually, but
Well, uh, I've heard of, uh, I've heard of an a kind of spell, an incredibly powerful spell that can grant any wish.
really,
Hmm.
that type of magic exists.
Yeah.
I believe so.
It's called sleep spell.
Right.
Yeah, you sleep and whatever you want to imagine, you
Ah,
can.
yes.
I think I
There
even
I
have
think
was.
I
heard it.
heard. I think I heard something about it in passing. You know, at Candlekeep actually. Like I didn't register at the time, but now that I think more about it, if such a spell exists, could be used in many ways. It could return you to your homeland. It could change events from the past.
When you say wish, it you really mean wish, don't you? How is that
Huh?
something? How is something so powerful not used for the wrong things?
Yeah, that's must be the rarity.
Hmm. Well, at least it's in safe hands. I hope. No, actually, never mind. It's not in safe hands. Candlekeep is not the most safest place. We've experienced it ourselves anyway.
Hmm.
We must find it, Elwyn. We must protect it.
Oh, I
Say,
would use it.
you would?
Yeah.
What would you wish for?
Uh, Elwyn looks at you like, I don't say anything, but my eyes, you see my eyes momentarily flicker to your backpack.
And okay, you're looking at my crotch area. It's okay. You don't have to. Oh, you're looking at my bag. Never mind. So awkward.
Huh? What do you mean?
Nothing. Yeah. Why were you looking at my bag? What would you wish for?
Ah, it's a secret.
It is.
Didn't know we're keeping secrets now.
Everyone has their own secrets. I'm sure you have many.
I'm being highly sus right now.
I just shrugged.
It's okay, Victor. It takes a while for Elwyn to open up. Like, look, it took an entire journey from death in a painting and back just to see Elwyn smile, and just because for some words.
So what, are we gonna wait for section 89?
Hell,
Probably. I should
I
stop breaking the fourth wall.
I was about to say that.
Uh,
I just
yeah.
assume you're talking crazy like you usually do.
Is Victor out of character?
not
Is
even-
Victor going to be the Deadpool of this series?
I'm not even gonna question the session 89. I have no idea what Victor means, but I'm just going to
Oh God.
assume he's just talking crazy like you always
Kunja's
does.
making mental notes.
What's happening? He's becoming the Deadpool now.
Yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
I suppose we should get going. Will someone wake these people up?
Yes. We should. Elwyn, listen. If you really need this wish, you let me know, okay? I know
Oh,
getting back to my home is important and all, but I never had what I have here.
Oh, that makes it easy because my wish is pretty important to me.
Okay. Sure. Let's.
You see me like momentarily and involuntarily look at your bag again.
Okay. I mean, this is getting a little awkward. If you want something from my shirt or pant or something, you can
Huh?
just tell me.
No. Why would you think that?
Okay. Because yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'll just, you know what? Let's just move on. Guys, come on, you kobolds, let's get up. Let's move. Let's yes, let's go.
I walk over to grandma and tap her on the shoulder. DM? DMG?
He's gone. Okay.
Acha, his voice is not coming through. I see him
You
muting
try
and unmuting.
to you
Ah,
try
okay,
to
yeah.
you try to wake the grandma. He seems stiff on the floor, not responding to your
What do you mean
touch.
stiff on the floor? Like, are her muscles unnaturally stiff or like what?
Stiff as in you touch her, she doesn't move. She doesn't
Okay.
budge. You
In a
try
deep
to
sleep.
could be
Is her chest rising and falling?
a little bit,
Okay.
like very very slow, almost like
Okay. I go to her and I
Damn, she's
I whisper into her ear. How do the cows spend their free time?
come again. How do cows spend their free time?
Yes. Does she respond?
You waiting 1-2 second, nothing, no response.
Okay. In the movies.
And then suddenly a red colored, auburn colored hand comes shooting towards your chest and almost touches your chest, almost like it's squeezing your chest, and says, "By milking its teeth, ah."
A red color
What?
arrow.
Red
What?
color hand
A red
come
color. Oh, okay.
It's the
like
kobold, dude.
yeah. No,
No, no,
it's
no. The grandma had a red color hand.
Oh,
grand,
really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Her one hand
it
was this thing.
yeah, it had patches and stuff, so it comes like, and it squeezes your chest, right, and it kind of hurts because she has like 1.5 inches long nail and kind of hurts, and she says,
Ooh. Okay.
by milking their teeth.
And by okay, I'm bleeding a little bit from my
oh
chest.
oh oh my bad, it's just uh, uh,
You
yeah.
almost gave me a heart attack, Granny.
ah, ah, ah. I think it's just my reflex of what happened to me, but ah, and she sneezes and coughs again. I think, yeah, I think I need to relax. You smell a little, I don't know, triggering to my nose.
Do I? I've only been mixed up with a little jelly in that pool right over there. Nothing
What is that?
much.
Yeah, it's cow.
Some aloe vera treatment. Nothing much.
She takes it and applies it on her chin. Good, good. Kind of saved me from my old wrinkles. I don't want these. I'm too young for wrinkles.
What happened to the acid that fell on her?
Yeah, it was on her like uh eyebrow, but like she squeezed it out from her long nails. It pinched a little, and you can see there's a little bit of mark over there. But for the most part, she feels okay. She was in the moment pain, but right now, after sleeping and whatnot, she doesn't seem to think too much of it. I feel yeah. Don't do that. I'm not that young to compete with you in that kind of games. Please don't.
Okay, okay.
And
I know, Granny. It's okay. Sometimes a laugh can give you a big heart attack. It's okay. You don't have to laugh. Just chuckle. It's okay.
I'll check it. I'll check it. And she gives you a faint smile, but she gives you a look at you, Vector, almost like nodding for saving her out there or whatnot, whatever. And Elwyn, she just stares at you for like 10 seconds.
Why is she staring at me?
Thank you for thank you for not making a big big big. Thank you for not making the big deal out of it.
I
She,
look
sta-
confused.
she
Big deal out of what?
stammers, and as you say that, she almost wipes her nose with the auburn color red hand, and you know stuff. I'm glad for
I think
you know.
she's talking about her red hand.
Oh, the red hand. What about it?
Yeah, exactly. That's good.
I don't know. I was making a guess. What is the big deal?
I don't get it either.
Now I'm curious, lady. You have to explain it.
Ah, can I trust you? And she only looks at you, Elvin.
Okay.
I shrug back at her.
Alvin, we've only ever saved her life. I don't think she has to doubt that we say that she has to trust us.
What do you know about grafting?
Grafting.
Yeah.
Can I make a medicine check to understand whether I know the term or not?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay then.
my boy is on roll again. I think
Insane.
last time for the last two session, his first or second row is always a 1 or 2. I think I recall it. Yeah,
Mm,
great, great. So yeah, you do know a little bit about grafting. It's used in plants to reproduce some varieties of plants.
oh, should I have rolled nature then?
No, no, all good, all good, all good. It's used to also treat some kind of wounds, you know.
Mm,
You also know, since you made a medicine check, I'll also tell you this. It's also kind of used to uh, kind of help the a certain kind of animals which are in quotes, as naysayers say, doomed to perish. And by grafting it with another kind of uh, you know species or being, they are able to keep them. And this is the DM saying as well as the grandma.
hmm.
My name is Shanalot.
No, no,
Shanalot.
that's not a name.
What do you mean that's not a name?
Yeah,
You
what do
can
you mean? That's clearly a name. She says it's her name.
Chalamet would make sense. Timothy Chalamet. What is Chamalot?
Shanalot.
Chanalot. Even weird.
Shanalot.
Chanalot.
Yeah, lot.
Where? Okay, where did this word originate?
For that, you have to go little much deeper into a certain kind of very mystic beings called mankind. I have to tell you a little bit about them, but I think that could
Yeah,
happen a little bit later,
we
if
do have.
if you please. Or is that something you really want to know right now?
I really want to know it right now.
I, in the middle of this, I snort and say, mankind, humans. eh, That race could be described as anything but mystic.
Yeah,
You know,
that was my attempt at humor, but yeah, I
there's
think
too many weird variables here right now. First, you said we should not make a big deal out of something, and now we do, due to us not knowing about that something that we not netly made a big deal about. And then you come up with complete left field with this name called Shanlot. Right? I don't trust this woman.
I don't see why her name should trigger such a response from you.
Names carry power, Elwyn.
yes,
Yes, I would know that, but
yes.
it's a name.
Ursula Gwynn said that. Yes, good meta reference. Yep, our Deadpool is on point with that reference. Yeah, Earth Sea saga. Ha! My name doesn't have to mean anything to you. It
Yeah, it
doesn't
could mean
mean
something in a different language.
It could
it
mean a lot of
doesn't
things in many
it
ways.
it truly doesn't mean a lot too much either,
That's
because
fine.
it wasn't a name that someone who loved me gave me. It wasn't
Just
my.
no. Let me just break it down. Right? What do you think when you hear the name Sebastian? You think of a side character, a butler, or somebody who is going to be inconsequential in a long run, right?
What?
There are certain tropes that get attached with characters. Shanalot, there is no. I can't place anything with Shanalot. So now I need to know: is this
That
main?
sounds more like a failing on your part.
Is this two-season character arc worthy? I need to know.
I think I'll just
Is it just
take
me
my.
or Victor has started talking nonsense since the time we
Started?
got out of there? He's talking about seasons now. But I
What
believe
do you mean?
him. I like this, where this is going.
What do you mean started talking nonsense? He That's all he's ever done.
What are you talking about? Look at him. He's been telling us his great stories about the wild things out there. Look at his little Wayne brother also. brother-in-law, whatever it you want, whatever this relationship thing is. I only know my father and mother.
I put my hand on Renki's shoulder and I'm going to say, Renki, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but it's all been nonsense.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm. Well, if it's nonsense, then it's my kind of nonsense because I enjoy it.
There we go.
I
Lil Fen,
shrugged,
what do
I
you
shrugged and say, sure.
Lil Fen, what do you have to say about this? Is Sharala, considering the name, is it a big deal or is it not?
Man, just keep me out of your whatever this group is.
Now we
I'm
step
so
back.
fucking tired. All I really wanna do
Okay,
is
Victor, while we're on the topic of names, you said something that I didn't quite follow or agree with or whatever, right? About the name Sebastian. Sure, you're I guess that what you meant was when you hear a name, you immediately get a mental image associated with that name.
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Right. So what mental image does the name Elwyn Threal in Eleonora put in your mind?
That you are in.
I opened my book. I lick my quill, waiting for this answer.
Well, you're an Elven folk for one, and that's pretty much it.
Oh,
Am I right or am I right?
Ah, you have
it's a statement indeed.
less of an imagination than I thought you did.
Either that, or you're probably starring in some pretty bad prequels.
I turn to Renki and say, "See, Renki, more nonsense. Can
No,
we get a move
true,
on?
true, true.
I'm done."
By the
huh,
way, Elvin, I was meaning to ask you before we head out. I, you have this affinity for all these birds. Uh, but you're an elf, right? Are you secretly a bird person?
Yeah, we
A
never quite
bird person? What does that even mean?
answered about those birds things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that?
What do you mean? That's Vani. She's a nature spirit. They aren't actually birds. They're just the form Vani likes to take.
Yeah, we never solved the whole Vani affair.
Yeah, what's up with that?
What affair? I have no idea what you're on about.
Ani, she's a crazy warlock who's disguised herself as a bird.
Uh, okay. Let me ask you this, Victor. If tomorrow you met or heard of a person called Sebastian doing something or another, would you immediately think it's this guy? And I point to the guy next to him.
Well, maybe not, because Sebastians are kind of like the NPCs. You name a Sebastian, there's gonna be a Sebastian. There's gonna be a Sebastian down the corner. I bet there's gonna be a kobold version of Sebastians. But Vani is a very specific name.
That doesn't mean two people can't have the same name. I don't understand what you're on about.
I don't understand why a story would have two people with such powerful motivations and history and have them be different people.
What?
Anyway, Elvin, don't distract us from this thing. We are here to discuss about
No, we are here to move the hell on and get back to the village.
Uh, was that the motive, little friend? Well, fan.
I mean, if you want to spend the rest of your life in this cave, which granted is not very long, it's still too long for me. I'm on the trail of something, and I'd like to find it before, within the next 40 years.
Well, fan.
man, let me sleep. It's not been two fucking hours. Let me sleep, man. I told you I'm going to give you a great toast and a great dinner after we're done.
You can sleep once we're back at the village. I don't feel safe here.
God damn it, man. God damn it. Yeah, so, what do you want to ask me? Go ahead now that I'm away.
What information or opinion do you have about the name Chanel? What is this name again? Chanela?
This again, it doesn't matter. Let's move on.
No, but we need to have little input on this.
And everything you ask from me feels like is in a way just trying to get a darker side of me, a friskier side of me. Because when I think of Shan a lot, I think of this legendary prose writer called Charlemagne. And Charlemagne had this amazing
Of course you
uh,
do.
muse called Shan a lot. And that's all I can think. The great love they had, the guy helping the woman in her home, tending to the gardens, cooking food for them, Shanalot burning couple of witches to the ground, raising the taxmen, throwing the governor, that kind of power he had. Why do you ask? Why? Are you starting to read history again? I mean, you
Yeah,
never did. You never did back in the day. You just created your own. You like to take two sentences out of a two-page essay and just create your own stories. Huh? Isn't that what you liked?
That does sound like Victor actually.
Yeah.
but
The
I was
topic was let's say the topic was two great men sitting in a pub talking about life. And there our friend Victor would go. He'll instead of two men, it would be one man, one hooker, and a dwarf. And they are having an orgy and they are making some jokes. It's supposed to be political and introspective, but there he goes. I don't know how he does that because he says he don't like to mix things up in, you know, crotch and pant kind of way, but that's all his stories seem to be. Beating their heads in the wall, trying to do some stupid thing. I mean, they are stupid and marvelous, but Victor, man,
I,
oh man, I
see,
think I think
you
it would be good if
the
instead of
you told me that story had to be sickening to the audience to the point where they would actually feel ill. What is more ill than a sexual orgy?
no, see, this is why I always tell your basics are always so poor. we give that we give the amount of punishment our hero can take. You're gonna put him in sexual orgy, he's gonna end up spending the whole night, and in the morning he'll have no credibility. See, now he's not our hero of the story. He's not the Galavant. He's just some washed up pervert. See where I'm going with this?
I just thought it would be a far more relatable thing to the audience.
I
Ground.
mean, okay. Yeah, you could, I think I still think instead of man, this just brings me some memories of our old time.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know
Mm,
that cunty mech dumb face.
yeah.
She
I,
ended up being the king's jester.
I know that one.
See, it should have been you and me.
Exactly, man.
We could have we could have been the king's right hand man, smacked people on their throats and their faces and their bosoms, and the king would have a laugh, and we would make money, and no one would touch us. Great power we would have. And here we are in some fucking dungeon. Why'd you ask me of this Shanalot though? Who's her? Some another muse of yours
No,
who is
no,
smitten of you?
no. Far from news or anything. That be this woman down here.
I thought her name was Elwyn or something.
No. The other one.
Well, that's a woman. Damn! I thought I'm just gonna stay quiet. I tired. I can't risk getting a punch on my head. Araknyd while everyone is focusing on the innate discussion. To okay, he's back. We're great. Okay. Okay. So what are we rolling? We're rolling for perception checks. Okay. So as the two friends are catching up, Lil Fef and Victor, suddenly there's a burst of red light. You know, out of nowhere, these red feathers come and they just drop around your nose, Victor, and this slides from your nose right to your hip, and you see there's another bird situated right next to your hip, and in the periphery of your eye you also see there's it feels like there's another kind of bird around your backpack. uh could be anything. You feel
Frankie's
like
Victor?
backpack, not Victor's backpack.
Victor's?
oh, Renki's back, yeah.
Oh,
Did I say Victor? My
yeah,
bad.
you said
Yeah,
Victor.
and it wasn't at all like that flashy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it wasn't that flashy, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely it wasn't.
Yeah.
That's why Renki was able to catch it, and they are like for the most part like hugging you, like
Hmm.
like cuddling up to you, snooze up to you. They, two of them seems to be perched on your backpack, one on your shoulder, one on your hip, and yeah, it seems to be you
Hmm.
just mentioned the birds, and
Right.
feels like they have graced
I
you with their presence.
while I'm writing the notes, I just see I get the feeling, and then I just like look around me. I'm like, oh, what's your name again? What's your names again? Is it names? I don't know how to say this. I'm awkward in these positions. Vani. Why are you here? Either which ways, if you're comfortable here, you're most welcome. Elwyn, what's happening here?
As you mentioned the name Vani, and ask her a very honest and kind question, and very you feel like the bird just give a look at you, and just like a owl just kind of moves her neck in a not a very uncanny way, but kind of just like almost like just like she's looking at you quizzically, and then she kind of rubs one of the birds just rubs herself on the rest of your hand. It's very soft,
Oh.
but it's there's also a bit of warmness to it. Warm to touch, and it doesn't seem to have weight. I mean, you would expect a bird and some feathers to have some weight. It feels light. Like
Hmm.
instead of a bird, there's probably just one feather maybe, instead of 50 feathered bird. It's like nothing. It's like someone has put a cashew in your hand, maybe something lighter. It's very light, but it's kind of warm to the touch. And as you're doing this, the friend Faf says, hey, didn't know we're gonna have chickens for birds for dinner. Chickens, birds, what are these? What are those?
Perhaps that's Vani.
Who the fuck is Vani? I think I've heard her name.
Yep, that person, the one I had to run away from.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Oh, that one that
Yep.
called you in the prospect of a good time, and then shackled you to the basement. That
Uh,
one.
no. Yeah.
Oh, not that one. Oh, right. The one who called you to do some work for her, and then just robbed you in the place, and left with like 5 gold
First,
pieces. That
second
woman
part is different.
with none of them.
No.
Damn.
That person, like, she was about to become a warlock, and we had to perform at her place, and it just somehow was a con, and there was a massacre. No,
As he says that, as Delacroix says this, he gives a look at you, Elwyn and Renki, and he says, "Yeah, I think he's more tired than me. Yeah,
I would say so.
yeah." And he kind of comes near you, and he gives you a like almost gives you a like tug of shoulder, and he says, you trust these people with that? Don't.
I don't know about that Elwyn chick, but yeah, Renki, sir.
I mean, feels like you're one of your stupid stories, but it could be right. But do you trust these people with that?
Do I hear what he's saying with the 12%?
Uh, I'm gonna roll. Okay, I rolled a 6, so yeah, you do.
Okay. I don't give any reaction though.
Yeah, you heard whispers, like not 100% of the stuff, but you feel like, yeah, you hear some of the words, and does mention it that you could hear in the whispers. That do you trust these folks with this? Yeah, and yeah. Yeah, Victor, any reaction to that as he says that?
You may be right, Fef.
See,
Well,
all I'm saying is sometimes the things you say are so flamboyant that most people don't take them seriously. I mean, don't get worried. I
your
have
robotic voice started again, Kunj.
boring old story tales.
Can't hear
You've
control.
you've 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 lived more than they will ever in
I feel
10
like I'm
lives,
watching a
and
stop
you're not
motion
even
film.
fucking 30.
Kunj cannot hear you.
It's hard
Kunj,
for,
Kunj.
common folk
Shh.
to trust.
If I was
Okay.
right there,
It doesn't stop Madman.
if I was right there, I would just put my finger across his
you
lips. Shh.
have your
Stop for a
innocence.
second. Shh.
It's like the character is like literally stuck in a dialogue chain.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. And he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Kunj?
He's muted. I think he's fixing his this thing connection.
Ah. Well,
Yes. So
Study.
Elwyn, about these. I'll just come to Elwyn and. Wait, should I do this without Kunj? I'll wait for him.
I mean, we can play along. I mean, I'm like talking to Fef. Fef. Hey, what
Hmm.
happened? The DM stopped feeding lines to you, Fef. Fef. You guys can continue your discussion.
Okay, so I'll go to I'll go to Elvin and I'll ask. See, Elvin, I think I'm getting to know you a little better. I see now that you weren't able to express your emotions before. You still can't. Let's be honest here. Every time I come for a hug, you just, sidestep it, and I understand some people don't like the warm embrace of my bluish skin body, and yeah, I mean, I understand. But
No, it's nothing personal. I just I don't know. I just
no,
not used to physical contact.
say no more, say no more. I understand your love language of sorts. You send your birds to comfort me. I guess I get it. That's how you send Vani instead of you. I get it. It's okay.
What? You see, Elwyn kind of turns scarlet.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that why these birds are like comforting me? Like they were just rubbing against me and all that.
What? I don't know. I had nothing to do with that.
Really? I I could have sworn they were on my back and shoulders and they were
I
just
mean,
getting cozy.
yes, they were, but Vani does what Vani wants.
Oh, so you don't order it around them? Her?
Order her around? I would never.
Oh, okay.
She's my friend.
Okay. So how do you, like, there are so many birds. How do you know which one is Vani?
They're all her.
What do you mean they're all her? There's so multiple. How do you. That doesn't compute.
Okay, let me explain this to you this way. Some people like you or me,
Hmm?
we manifest in a single body.
Hmm?
I have mine, you have yours.
Mm-hmm.
Spirits are not bound by the same restrictions. They are one being but can manifest as multiple bodies. Do you follow?
So when you mean spirits, you mean what exactly? Or is this some magic thing you're talking about?
I mean, Vani, she's a nature spirit.
It's a person, right? I have no idea how magic works.
It's not magic. It's just a
It's
being from
not.
the Fae.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
Fae
Okay.
being.
Oh, it's
Like
a being. It's a being. Okay, it's a race.
you could say that.
Okay. Okay. I'm taking notes. Spirits are races. Okay, interesting. Got it. And they can manifest into multiple bodies. Okay. Understood. Am I getting this clear right so far?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so then if I want to look at one bird and look at the other bird will not get offended when I say Vani?
Absolutely not. They are all her.
So what if I want to tell a secret to one bird and the other one and I don't want to tell the other?
They are not different beings. They are all the same being, just spread out across
Vani
5 bodies.
and Renki. Every being that is a Vani is one entity.
Okay. So what you're trying to tell me is if Vani is right there in the corner, right, let's say in the other side of this cave, and I tell this Vani something, that Vani will know?
Yes, if you tell anything to this Vani, that Vani will know, and also the Vani who's a warlock somewhere will know.
Wow. This is like an inbuilt sending stone. This is amazing.
I wouldn't trust.
Kind
I
of like
wouldn't trust what Victor's saying about the warlock or whatever. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can do rituals. I mean, I'm sure Vani here has fair share of adventures before meeting you.
does it or does it not follow the stay true to the logic, Renki? If Vani Bird 1 can understand Vani Bird 2, why cannot a Vani Warlock understand Vani Bird 1?
The true.
I'm just ignoring Victor at this point.
But anyway, we'll worry about Vani's adventures later. I just want to be very clear with Elwyn. Like Elwyn, I get it. It's this is how you show your affection. You tell Vani these things, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it was my mistake then? Okay. All right. Okay. Good to know. I thought I was getting mixed signals for some reason. Okay. So Vani likes me then.
That's possible.
Okay. I'll say, and I look at Vani and I'll say, wait, which bird do I look at? It doesn't matter. So Vani, you are most welcome to sit on any shoulder you want. Just don't pinch too hard. I've already had holes in those places. I've been suspended in
As you say that,
molten
don't breathe
lava.
hard. as you say that don't pinch too hard, you feel two limbs getting pressed into your shoulders, and then they fly towards your ear, almost grab your ear a little bit on the way, and then start going into your head, almost like they're trying to burrow inside your hair and try to make a nest for proper sleep. And yeah, you feel one of the birds just goes up and makes herself for itself or whatever comfortable around your
Oh,
head.
okay. Well, it seems it's found a new home now. Okay then.
Hmm.
So if I shake my head a little bit, is it like firmly sleeping in my hair still?
Oh, sorry. My net got a. Hello?
You can hear now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm saying if I move my head, my head a little, it's still firm on my head.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, okay, interesting.
I mean, if you're trying to bobble your head way too hard for it to throw away, things might change. But like, if you are tapping your head in a rhythm, or not too with not too much of a jerk, you feel like they are okay with a little bit of shaking. And yeah,
Okay.
it's not like a cat who is sitting on you, and if you move a little bit, they're gonna scratch you.
All right.
So it's not like that, but
I'll just put my hand on my head to give Vani a little pat, and I'll be like, okay, great to forge this relationship. I thought I'm not used to giving birds hugs, but this we should do for now.
yeah, great. Lil Faf speaks up and he says, talking about relationships, man, your female Elwyn, elvish woman kind of gives me a creepy vibes, just like her boss man. What do you say, Victor?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
whenever things start to make a little bit sense, suddenly they are not giving you any attention or notice. Yeah, you kind of know. You kind of
Uh,
know that you are saying the right things when they try to ignore you, huh?
uh,
Hey, woman. And he gives you a little bit of snarky look, like almost as if he's trying to get a reaction out of you.
uh, Lil Pep.
I
I would,
ignore him.
yeah.
See, again, Victor, man, you have great company. See,
Yeah,
again,
I kind of like I have. I'm trying to my best to just like change the topic. So anyway, Canada.
yes, finally it's my time. It has come. I almost took another nap. You could have woke me after another 20 minutes, but no, you had to wake me right now. Yes, what's up?
Yeah, and you were onto something.
Am I? Was I ever onto something?
I don't know. Was she onto something?
Uh, I thought you would wanna know what kind of shit they put us through. But like it's cool.
Not
It's cool.
really.
I mean, it's cool. You saved us. That's all I can ask for, and it's great. And I thank you again. He gives all of you a nod and gives you a bows down to a little bit, to Elwyn and say it's cool. Uh, like I mentioned before, I don't want to be a stepping stone in your path. If you are kind of busy, it's okay for me either way. Thanks for saving me, and I think I can find my way out of here, or like, because I really,
No,
really, really just wanna. Oh, I just really wanna sleep.
no. Let's
It's
not.
already 6.
Let's not
I
be a little hasty. We're not hooligans.
exactly. Let's not be a little hasty. Let's sleep some more. It's
Let's.
almost
I said
sun
let's
was
not.
almost down.
I said let's not be little hasty. What I really meant was let's be really hasty.
Oh man,
What?
your
Ah,
your punches,
The book is
your
really doing him wonders.
your punches are healing my wounds. I tell you.
it's all Victor's greatness. It's all Victor. It's not me. But anyway, let's move. I mean, what I meant to say was we're not really, savages. We'll help you get out of here.
No, you've already
It
did
would
your
be
part.
it would be very wrong of us to leave you in a very shady cave and leave you helpless. So let's go. I think we should go, right, guys?
We should.
Yes.
Okay. And I pick up my dog and I put his other eye back into his spring socket and yeah, let's go.
Do we really have to?
The kobold's
Who is
still
going?
sleeping.
Who's gonna pick me up?
Ah,
Like
fine.
I still got bumped when you pushed me. I mean, you did save me, but then you did almost broke my hip.
I
So
get I give my I tell two of the kobolds to pick up my dog and I pick up the old woman.
I don't trust these drunk kids. See, I don't even know if they're half
No,
asleep,
no, no,
half
no, no,
dead.
no, no,
I feel
no.
like they are sleeping with their eyes open. What do you mean no?
I'm not
They're
giving you.
literally
I'm not giving you to
they're
them. I'm not giving you to them. I'm picking you up. I'm giving my dog to them.
oh oh oh. I must say I jumped a little bit on conclusions. By all means, yeah, pick me up.
Okay, great.
I
I'm.
mean,
ga-
yeah, be okay with the ankle and the hip and the face that your friend burned or you burned. I'm confused, but yeah, I'm.
Don't worry about it. We can grow another one in my lab.
F, F, F. Is it
What's
not?
up? What's up, buddy?
Is it not convenient that Chandler has a burnt arm just like the Chandler who burned people back in the day?
I mean, crazy, right?
It's weird.
I mean, she is very sweet when you pick her up. She's also very cold as ice, like a crystal when you ask her to move with her. I'm confused. Do you want our help or do you want us to leave you? Like you can't be on both sides. Pick one. Do you want to go with us? And he proudly says, "Me and my friend saved you, woman. Come on. At least you can do is yeah, a
Yeah,
little
nobody
bit
interest, lady.
yeah
You and your friends?
yeah. Me and my friend Victor and Victor's friend Mr. Blue and Mr. Blue's friend Mrs. Miss I don't know Mrs.
Hmm.
You
Remind
yeah
me where you were. When we got what's
so
what's her, what's her name? Shandel.
Shanalot Shanalot
Channel. Remind me where you were when we got Chanelot out of her prison cell.
Why is this thing
where
so pronounced?
I
All
remember
right, I remember. You were in one of the other cells.
I
Hmm.
remember from what
Funny.
I think we remember a little bit different than what you are. I think what Victor and I vision share is that you were almost getting bit by some freaks, some rabid freaks, and
You know,
Victor and I
You know,
helped
uh,
you.
sharing
I think that
visions with Victor isn't something I'd wish on anyone.
see,
But
Elwyn
sure.
has lived quite a while. You know, you heard about the grass they eat over there, and the Elwyn man drives them a
Mm,
bit. And he's
yeah,
not being that way.
better to eat grass than to never touch grass ever.
You're talking to somebody who's a pure vegan lady, so I don't get that reference. But
okay.
Okay,
This
guys, listen.
this might be the
Before
wrong time to say it, but sorry, Renki, you saying something?
before Miss Chanelot shines a little, let's just get out of here.
I've been
Right.
saying this for the past 10 minutes. What
Victor,
has it been, 20?
don't hate me more than you normally do hate me, but I don't think you're pure vegan. I mean, Remember the bar mitzvah we had for that slutty McDum face? I mean, what do you think we were
Oh, Victor also ate a
thinking?
vegetarian rabbit not so long ago.
Never ate that vegetarian rabbit.
Oh, he
I
can't.
told you
No.
this smoke. Uh, this woman has some weird, mystifying visions of the past.
Which woman? What?
The elf.
I
Oh
I
right. Oh right.
I
I'm so sorry, Elwyn. We never got down to establishing your pronouns. I may have committed an offense. This might be a good time to actually delve into it. What pronouns would you prefer?
I think her
What are
pronouns are.
pronouns?
Like,
I
what
think
do you write when you go on Twitter? Like she, her,
What?
they, them, Apache helicopter A51. That.
Oh
Deadpool,
my god.
not so blatant.
Oh my
But,
god.
I think we
Oh,
agreed
this is
with
so
the
good.
birds and her bossy attitude. I think her gender is Twitter's little kabad. I think that's her gender. I
Oh,
think fits her nicely.
We
Wouldn't you
have
say?
to, every time we refer to Elwyn, we have to say Twitter.
Little kabad.
Twitter.
I'm sorry. The birds and Twitter, Twitter and yeah, I'm
Twitter, little cupboard.
yes.
oh my god, you're all crazy.
You are the one,
I just turn and start walking towards the bridge.
lady. You are the one with the garbage gender. Like legit, it's in your name. Little garbage. Like all I'm saying is I've never met one elf who's humble. I mean, you live so long, and all you have is this stick up your asses. I mean, all I'm saying is chill. My friend Delacroix and I and our mutual friend Mr. Blue saved you from those guys. Be a little, be a little entertaining to the rest of us.
hey, little Fev. I think we're going a little far over there. I'll
I'm
have
just
you know,
ignoring him.
I'll
I'm just
have you
ignoring him and
know,
crossing the bridge. Yeah.
Miss Twitter, little tweet, whatever it, I forget this thing.
Little kabad as in little
Little
garbage.
cupboard,
Kabad as in kabadi as in garbage.
yeah. So, this
That's
person
that's not Kunjabes
smiled,
saying. That's the guy
okay?
saying. Okay.
Smiled before we came here. So, they have some emotion. Just they're not, not totally inclined to, showing it to you that easily.
I think I'll say something controversial. I think it's one of those times where Victor and I have to say something that's very controversial. Most common folk won't be on our side, but we just have to say it, and I'll say it when it comes to me. Okay. I don't believe. I will believe in eclipses when I see one, and everyone tells me not to see or look for eclipses, not to look in the sky. In the same sense, I will believe this woman is capable of smiling when I see it for myself. Right now, it's a legend, tale of legends. It could be true, but realistically, chances are a little less. So,
Hey, you have just committed offense again. You said her. That is not the pronoun.
I mean, I am not that controversial that I'm gonna intentionally not call her what she wants us to call her. If she wants to go by her, I'm gonna go by her. That's cool. I mean, still she's still a little stick up her ass. Yeah,
See,
that's all. That's
as
all.
you're talking and saying all this,
Sure,
like
sure that you
Casually, casually rolling acrobatics, getting out
I
of
know.
here.
Continue reading Jordan Peterson. I should have stopped you right there.
yeah. So like as you're discussing all this, like you suddenly see that like the elf woman is nowhere to be seen, and like you hear a voice like coming from the other side of the water. Are you people going to start moving or not?
And then I just take one of my hands, put my hand in my pocket, while not, disturbing the old lady's posture. And then I scream into my sending stone, "We'll be right there!"
All right.
You heard this, you from this calmness, stillness of water, and the cave and everything. You see these drip noises of water and liquids getting drip, dip, dip, and suddenly something in your hand. I'm assuming the stone is with Elwyn, and suddenly it's
Yeah.
like like a blaring noise, and it's like almost from the rope. You almost your hand loses for a moment, and you almost fell down in in the stream itself. But you're like, no, I got this. It's just my stupid friend.
Okay.
Um,
So let's fine. I've given my dog to the kobolds and told them to accompany me while I help this woman. So I start moving as well now.
Hey, are we gonna bring these deadbeats with us? I mean, they I don't want to say this, but I feel like they were quite happy in in this cavern. Do we want to bring them out to the? You know me, and he gives a look at Delacroix, and he says, "You know me, I'm open, but these things, most people think they are scary. Like not goblin scary, not orc scary, but still scary. Do we wanna go to some town with these folks hanging out with us? I mean, just putting it out there. Do we?" And he gives you a look again, Victor. Are these your friends,
I'll be back.
Victor?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you hear me?
No, I didn't hear you actually. I was taking medicine. Could you tell me?
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, he says, "Do you want to bring these folks with us? I mean, if they are not, these kobolds aren't goblin scary or orc scary, but like, are these your friends? Like, I don't, I am open, but do you want to go to some village with these guys tailing us behind? I mean,
Little Fef, Little Fef, I've been with them for a while, and trust me, these kobolds, they get shit done.
all right. I mean, yeah. I mean, me. I'm open. Yeah, sure. Oh, what's up? Do do you want me to what? Carry them? These kids? Do I call them kids? What do I call them?
They're good. They're good. They'll carry themselves. Don't worry.
Okay, because yeah, I was almost gonna lean on you because I'm fucking dead. If
Anyway, hey, get shit done. We need you guys to carry Little Fef.
and almost as you say that, go to get shit and done. You see three almost like out of nowhere. These three figures come crawling on the floor. Like imagine Jew on the Grudge, the movie. Almost like these guys crawling very fastly and like ninjas in the dark. They come near you and almost still on their all fours. They are not using your proper limbs, right? Two limbs. They're using all four limbs, like a wolf or a dog, and they come just very fast. And they're yeah, yeah. Yes. How did you pass? Yes, yeah. Almost like someone trying to imitate human language, the common language, but like unable to do. But you feel like, yeah, most of the time they are like, feels like they're nodding in agreement with you, and yeah, they kind of help the dog, and the rest two of them help the Sebastian. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. All right, so you're passing the bridge now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Can I
So
roll a perception to see this? What does this side show?
most definitely you can, yeah,
Okay, shall do that.
yeah. from the from this position, it feels
Bah.
like there is this little steppy of stones. They have an outgrow, and it has a little bit another foot long or so downwards. There is another pathway, like small caverns sticking to the side of a outreach stuff, and they have this feel like there's another path that you could probably walk on. You have to like squeeze yourself, hug yourself to this cavern, and it's gonna be very hard, but feels like there is a path that you could follow and go to this another bridge. And this bridge seems to be connected to this place, and it goes further to the right side into the darkness, which from your perspective right now isn't 100% visible, but looks like this also goes to the rightward the side.
Okay, I'll try and cross this path. I'm
So
carrying the woman with me, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
yeah, that's gonna be very difficult. You're
Yeah.
juggling not yourself and your backpack, but also someone on you, which for the most part doesn't have the instincts to properly hold off to something shaky and something like that. But yeah, if you want to do that, let me know. You also see that this wooden
This is
bridge.
a waterfall, no? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah. No, not really a waterfall, but like how should I say it? This is waterfall, right? You see right here.
Okay.
They this seems to be the ground, and then there is a depth, not really a waterfall, but a depth of like of some feet, at least 50 or 60 feet that you know of. You used this rope to travel here. Uh, there doesn't seem to be a rope over here. I'll move this blue thing over here. So you don't have this on you right now. You used
Yeah.
this before,
Yeah.
but there is a rope that is connecting this path. You can see over here, right? There is a rope, just a rope tied to this other landmass. You came from here, but yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Elvin,
I'm going to try and cross it then.
which one?
From
The
from here. From here.
and the woman is on you, the grandma,
Yeah. I have no
Shamlord.
other. Either which ways, it's weird to cross.
Okay, I want to ask Elvin since he was the first one to go. Elvin, where do you think you are right now? On this side, here, or were you trying to go to the cross the water bodies and go to the other side?
So like I rolled acrobatics to cross the rope that was tied over here.
So
Where
there
did the
was
rope
no
go?
rope. There was no rope. You use the rope after crossing the path, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I
We.
thought we left it there.
No. No. No.
No,
No.
no, 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 no. You use the
I
rope.
I took the ropes. I curled the ropes with me to take it
Yeah,
with us.
Okay, then I'm here. Like I remember there was we used the rope.
yeah. You most definitely did, but there was
Yeah.
a surprise ambush, you could say, from the ochre jelly, and the ropes and everything was hugged and tightly wrung around the body of your friend, and everything was in the water. And when you
Hmm.
guys saved your friend, the rope, I assumed you took. I think you mentioned, yeah, you did mention that you
Okay.
salvaged the
Yeah.
rope out of the
So
water.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm waiting here for Renki to show like turn up so I can use like the birds again to like take the rope over there and tie it. I think that's what I did last time.
yeah. So Renki, Elvin, do you mention this to Renki, or like
No,
I
I'm
just
just I didn't mention anything. I just went forward, waiting here.
okay, gotcha. Renki, are you follow this small path?
Yeah.
Very okay. With the women on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so what
Okay.
small path?
There's this small path. I'll remove the token for a bomb bit. This one.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This leads to this another bridge. Technically, these two landmasses are connected to this established wooden rope. Oh, sorry, this rope.
Hmm.
to this wooden bridge.
So if I see them going that way, I'll say, why are we going that way? We came this way.
There seems to be another way, and we did come from that side. So I'm just trying my luck.
Okay, okay,
We'll
okay.
grumble a bit and then like come back, follow him.
All right.
May and then I'll take like 2 steps and I'll say, it's gonna be a little hard for me with the lady on me. So, Elwyn, would you want to like go and scout ahead to see if it's worth our while?
I shrug and like I go forward.
Okay, so okay, okay,
Can
okay.
you reveal this now?
Hold up, hold up. Wait, give me a second. What layer am I on? Objects and tokens, right? Why am I not able to move your token?
You moved it.
I'm moving the map.
No, okay. No, you moved my token just now.
I from my end, I'm also moving my map. Basically, the fuck is going on? So I just put your token over here.
I can't see my token
He
anymore.
can't
Okay,
see
wait,
his token now.
I found it though.
Okay, nice.
No, it went back.
You might moved it again.
I don't know where it is now. F.
God damn it! The fuck is going on?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What the fuck is going on, bruh? My screen is jumbling left and right. I'll just pull a token for you, man.
Wait, refresh it, huh?
Elwyn
You're
went
at
into the darkness and was never seen again.
yeah.
Elwyn,
Did you-
you alright?
Yeah. So, you see this, right? This. There is a 1 foot drop to this path, basically.
1 foot.
1 foot to drop to this path, and it's basically like trying to hug the side of the cavern. You have to basically hug it. There is like 4 inches or 5 inches of space. This path, basically.
Okay, yeah, I'll hug it and go forward. I'll take a look.
Great. What check would you like to make? How are you using it?
I'll make acrobatics, I guess.
Okay, great. Yeah,
I'll balance my way across.
sure.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so as you kind of try to shimmy your way to this 1 foot drop, as you put your 1 foot down the path, you feel the path is or like something is underneath you is shaking. Almost feel like the rocks or like the broken rock mass that you stepped onto. It feels like it's shaking a little bit. Do you press on? Do you
Yeah, I
drop?
press on.
Okay.
I'll also like shout back saying the ground here seems unstable. I don't think we should go this way.
Okay, so as you step your full body weight into it, this area just breaks down. Please make a very fast acrobatic check for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Try to latch on to the sides of the cavern. Yeah, you are able to latch on, but it's amazing because the floor beneath you is gone. So there's this like 1.5 foot of gap suddenly near your foot, and you're dangling towards one of the sides of here and holding off to the top part of the 1 foot incline that you got into. So you are basically, one of your hand is like up to the top and one of your hand is hugging to the wall.
Okay,
And
and
there is
what
no
do I see?
ground, there is no ground below you.
Yeah, what do like how far does the gap go below down?
It's
How
hard
deep
to
is
see.
it?
It's hard
Huh?
to see. It's hard to see.
Hard to see. I have dark vision.
It's still hard to see.
Okay. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll hold on.
Seems like it keeps on going to some extent, and then there's only darkness. So feels like, for the most part, feels at least 30 feet, but definitely feels more because at one point of time it's just you can't ascertain properly.
Okay. So how to say, I'll utter a quick prayer and like, uh, so you see at the bottom of my right leg,
Mm-hmm.
uh, like a point on the wall like starts glowing.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I do.
Okay, so around your leg, whatever point you choose to, it seems to be glowing now, and with the
Yep.
light, you are able to know the same thing that you already knew, that this just keeps on going.
Wow. So like 40 feet below, I still don't see ground.
Nope, you just see,
Okay.
you see sides of the cavern, and then it's just emptiness.
Okay. I'll
Y-
try to. Okay. I'm basically here, right?
Yeah,
I'll try to hop back to the solid ground.
yeah, you're able to do that with the help of your two friends.
So
I
wait,
would assume.
he's not able to like go there?
He tried to do that, but the rock under his feet seems to be shaky. He tried to
Okay.
press on, and basically 1.5 foot of rock just fell down to an unstoppable amount of depth, like at least 40 feet. He definitely knew, and it was more, so it felt like more than 40 definitely. And he chose to come back over here.
Okay,
As a
okay.
group, you could decide to go there or like whatever, or there's, let me know what you want, what do you do.
I'll say nope, nope, not possible.
Hmm. Do you think we could use this rope? It
I say,
does.
you know what? I say, you know what? Hold on. And I end the spell that is, like that is the
Mm-hmm.
light sticking on the wall,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I pick up a pebble from the ground,
Uh-huh.
and I make the pebble start glowing,
Mm-hmm.
and I drop the pebble into the hole.
Fucking great. That's exactly what I was hoping you to do. Like not even with a stone. I was not even with this light spell. I was just hoping one of you would drop something, and yeah. But yeah, light spell is amazing. So as you drop it, the stone keeps on going and going and going and going. You feel this, the drop goes on about 80 feet.
Well, 80
About
foot drop.
after after about like couple of seconds of the stone falling, it breaks down, and
In the water?
no, it just goes on, and you hear this cracking noise, almost like the stone hitting multiple sides of the cavern, like tuck, 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 like
Mm.
so you were able to see 40 feet, and with the time it took, for the fact and the depth it has, it felt
No,
like
but
almost
I can
the
see the
double.
stone all the time, right? Because it's glowing.
Yeah, yeah. So it falls down, and it feels like about 80 feet.
Sorry,
Well,
80 feet, where exactly?
So
so right next
uh
to the water, there is a chasm over here now.
this over here, right?
Oh,
The
okay.
path,
Uh-huh.
this path, imagine there's a hole in the first bit of block over here. Imagine there's a hole, and this hole seems to go for about 80 feet downwards. It hits rock, and at one point of time the rock stops its momentum, and yeah, it feels 80 feet, and yeah, feels like either there is more surface, or there is just dead rock. Hard to know,
Oh boy.
but it does feel the rock stops at some random rocky texture, is
Hmm.
what I would say.
Okay. Any ideas, Victor, Elwyn?
I say we go back the way we came here.
I agree.
As soon as Victor say I agree, exactly as he ends his word, a couple of like 3 dozen or 2 dozen bats come howling and whispering from below the darkness, and you can see around the stones it starts to come above you and just dissipates, right? Some goes 4 5 to your left, some goes 4 5 to the right of your neck, some go above you, some go near your chest area, and they just disperses among your bodily and just goes somewhere else.
I instinctively like cover my
Mhm.
face and like put my hands in front of me.
Yeah.
Like the
Elwyn, by
bats
chance, you
flying.
don't have another friend called Bunny, na, who are inhabiting multiple bats by any chance?
And you see
I
one of the friends of Gagrius, he tries to leap and try to basically get a hold of one of the bats, and yeah, he
Wow.
he catches one of the bats from on in his jaw, and he says, "Yeah, I got it, and like got it, I got it." And as he opens his mouth, he just flings outside, and yeah, he just the the bat just gets out of the jaw and runs away, scatters away.
Good, good job. You tried.
Yes, I miss a try. We
we,
go,
we
we go
go.
here,
We go.
we go fall down,
No. We go swim.
we go swim.
We go swim uppity
We know,
uppity.
we know how to swim.
You don't know how to swim?
We
mm,
know not how to swim.
not to worry. We can do the same thing we did when coming here. And I say, Renki, like, give me the rope you have.
Yeah. I'll give the rope to Elwyn.
Yeah. So
And as
I'll
he
yeah.
says that, we know not how to swim. He tries to ninja walk on the water, and for the 10 feet, he's able to almost like Jesus walking onto the water. For the 10 feet, he's able to do that, and after 10 feet, he just loses his balance and just dips into the water, submerges itself, and just loses his balance and just fall down into the water.
Wait. So is he drowning?
Kind not in the moment, but like he lost his balance, and the way he says that, I don't know,
Oh, I
it's hard to
didn't
say.
know kobolds also have the ability to breathe underwater like me.
They don't. And
They don't? But he's so confident.
I make like, okay, so I hold out one end of the rope, and you see, like, two birds, like two red birds, come and like hold it, and they go and drop that end of the rope like next to the cobalt. Yeah, hold on to
My
this.
head. Gagri says I can fly, and he tries to, even though you feel like his limbs are in a very bad shape. Some of it is going submerging into the water. Half of his body is out. Doesn't seem like a swimmer, but he seems like he is doing it for the first time, but not too shabbily. And he goes 10 foot more towards the. I'll move this token a little bit. So yeah, he gets halfway near the river, and at this point of time, your birds come and crosses over him and goes to the other side, and they just take the other side of the rope and quizzically look at you. Now what to do? Almost like.
Okay, so I'll say, Vani, can you tie that rope around a stone or something? Okay, rolling a d20 for that.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so as you do that, as you ask, as you make a plea for Vani and your connection with the bird spirits, the two birds that flung the rope to the other side, they look quizzically at you, and then almost feels like they knock their head on each other's head, and then almost like they have a bright idea, and they fly the rope and take the rope around the two stones, and they try to go left and right and up and down, almost like they're trying to make a arch and then a inverted S, and then they're trying to basically give a tight tug around one of these stones and basically make a haphazard knot by moving themselves in the air with the rope in their beaks. They do that, and yeah, the
Oh,
rope seems
great.
okay.
All right. So yeah, with the other end of the rope in my hand, I'm going to move across the bridge, and I'm going to tie it like here to.
Yeah.
any rock or anything. Actually, I'm gonna tie it to the bridge post, like right here.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this seems pretty sturdy enough. It
So we
already
have a rope. We have a rope from like here to here now.
yeah. So we can bring back this one again. Yeah. Okay. If this makes sense.
Yeah. Now I try to cross, by holding on to the rope.
Yeah, go ahead, make an acrobatic check.
Oh God, what's with these acrobatics rolls today?
Yeah, so you move halfway across the rope and you see your friend right below you, and he almost gives you a high five, or is it a high five? Is it he asking for your help? Hard to say, but suddenly it's almost like he kind of gives a jerk from his hand, and like almost like maybe sort of in peril, almost a instinctive uh, urge to move his body in whatever form he could, and it's almost like he's aiming for your hand, trying to grasp it, and it feels out of nowhere, and you're surprised for it because you almost thought that he would make it the way he was acting uh, confidently, but midway he lost his balance and he tries to tuck to you, and so do you, and both of you just fall down into the water.
Oh great.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm going to just like push
the
the little guy like up, you know,
yeah, he skitters
closer to
away
the
almost
surface,
to,
and like almost like while pushing him, like I'll just swim over to the shore, I guess.
yeah. Go ahead, make an athletics check.
Okay.
Let's see. Around here, it gets a little shallow. Yeah, it's a little hard. You expected to get there in about 10 seconds, but as you get closer to it, the water streams get a little sharper. The strength of the wave seems to repel you, and you move 5 feet backwards. Then you try it again, and you almost get 5 6 feet near the edge of the coast, like the post, and like it feels like the more water suddenly comes and you go 5 feet back again, and it happens for 2 times, but this time please make another athletic check. You're like
Okay.
about 12 feet away from the land.
Okay.
Yeah, it tugs you 2 times, and you feel like you're getting closer, and it just tugs you. This time you get very close to it, and it's almost like the water pressure has increased twice folds suddenly, almost like a huge wave out of nowhere is trying to put you down. The water pressure seems to become larger, the wave starts to hit you again, and you hit to the backside of the water, and almost instinctively you feel moss and coral almost sticking to you, and you almost feel like some chili plant sticking to you, and it pricks you, and you almost instinctively just put your hand and your backside on the stone and basically do a haphazard, half amazing, and half out of nowhere cartwheel in the air, and you
What?
land on your 2 feet right here. Yeah,
Okay, great.
almost like out of, yeah, your instincts get the your instincts and your desire not to touch the icky coral. Yeah, you land
Okay.
here. Yeah,
What about the cobalt?
as you land here, you're like, yeah, fucking amazing, I'm amazing, and you look downwards, you're covered in ochre jelly basically. These were here, right? So you're jelly in the dead remains or whatever these of jelly,
Great.
and the kobold just comes at you, almost like hugs your face and gives you a thumbs up. Yeah, kikiriki, kikiriki.
I try to clean the jelly off my clothes.
Yeah, 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 you're able to do that. Yeah, and the kobold shouts, "Come, come, come! We've made it! We've made it! Rope strong!"
What, everyone fell asleep or what?
I think it's interacting with you, right?
No, no, I'm done.
But the kobolds are supposed to be there with you, right?
One
Hmm.
one
Achha,
cobalt was with me.
as he says that, two more of his kobolds friends come and skittle very fast. And yeah, they are also here. Go to get shit and done. All three of them are here. Gagrius is here. I would say your friend Gagrius is right here.
Why is he so large suddenly?
Uh, he was always large in his heart.
Uh, I'm back. I will proceed to. Is this another rope that you tied?
Renki. No need to go for nature's call. Just swim, and just swim and just swim. Swim from hands and swim from downwards, and yeah, just do the nature's call here, like I did. Great fun. Washes my body clean.
Mm.
Good.
Ah,
Cold water.
keep the
And
rope.
I shall. I'll ask Victor. Do you have another like rope with you?
Nah, I mean the rope I had was the one I think we used for this.
I had one rope.
Right, and then I used one rope as well. I used somewhere.
So we got. So we have both. So we both have our ropes back then.
Okay, in that case, I do have that.
Okay. I'm going to like tie this granny in this the way this I have sent an image.
Okay, hold up. Let me see
Right.
this god. Oh, okay. Yeah, you made a makeshift harness.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. And I'm going to like now she's like sort of a backpack on me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to start like using the rope to sorry, I'm moving the rope now. To climb basically.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Yeah.
You don't have the finesse of your friend, so I would assume with your friend over your back, you're juggling both your her weight, your own weight, the weight of the tides hitting you. So you have to be, yeah, you're very good at it. And yeah, even though the waves hit at you, you feel like you have to plant your feet into the ground. As you reach almost three-fourth of the way, you feel like suddenly the rock, bottom of the rock bottom, whatever, the, what's on the bottom of the lake, rock bottom, what's it called?
It is rock
Shit.
bottom.
Yeah, rock bottom. As soon as I said rock bottom, I just started thinking rock bottom of of people. I'm like,
Hmm.
no, that can't be it. There has to be some another word for
That's why
water
it's
bed,
called rock bottom.
water bed. What's it called? Whatever. You hit the rock bottom,
Hmm.
but suddenly, as you go three-fourth of the way, the bottom goes away, and you feel like, yeah, it's gonna be annoying, and suddenly your whole body, which you were trying to vertically cross, you just almost become a submarine for your friend. You're like a wooden log on the water stream, and your friend is on you, and yeah, you are being very quiet and very calm, and yeah, you are able to cross it. Yeah, it's all good, man. 11. Okay. Uh, Great. How much time do you have? Like 5-10 minutes or something, or do you feel okay? Great. Cool. Yeah, we could go to the entrance, and yeah. Delacroix, let's make it very quick. You followed the friends on the bridge.
I'm behind them,
Uh-huh.
and I am using the more conventional way, just because I have no worries, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like do the tightrope walk. I do the the walk. I try to balance myself on the rope on my foot and try to walk.
Like a
Uh,
tightrope.
like a
Yeah,
rope walk.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Bruh, that's gonna be okay. As you do
Ooh.
that, As you take the first step, as you lumber up and you basically extend your hand in T pose, you put your first step and suddenly go to get shit and done. All three of them, just as you have opened your legs a little bit, they just come between your legs and they very fastly and swiftly just go onto the rope and skitter away to their direction. And that almost surprises you, like it catches you off guard. It was so fast, and yeah, it scares you for a bit, but yeah, you have decided to go. Please make a acrobatics check for me, followed by performance check for me.
Jesus, this is gonna fail. I'm telling.
Acrobatics and performance.
Some
Yeah,
reason the
let's see how good you fail or how bad you fail. Let's see how good you pass or how bad you fail. Let's see. Okay, you do pass, but is it good? Is it good though? Is it perfect? It's even better than the
yes.
instinctive cartwheel of your friend. So
Those
you
were
look,
the
so
moment.
look at, yeah, you look at your friends and you're like, okay, what the fuck? These little shits who I named just 2 hours ago can't outbeat me in my own game. I'm the fuck. These might be the clown, but I'm the whole fucking circus, and I'll just prove it to them. And you just start to go over here. First step, you're like, okay, I can do it, even though you're fucking scared of it. You're halfway, you're like, okay, shit. I recall what happened here like 6 hours ago. If I fell down, I might get churned like a fucking butter in the under the rock and pressure. But yeah, you've decided to go and you press the the second foot, and yeah, it's almost like it's shaking, but there's nowhere to go, and just like was that TV series called Wipeout? I think yeah. Around like one third of the you word of the you decide to take a run for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna be the master who just runs for it, and yeah, you're not gonna look down, and yeah, you just skedaddle like almost like power walk, 60-year-old people doing power walk in like 5 a.m. Winter mornings. You do the
Yeah.
power walk, and yeah, without even looking downwards, you just, yeah, very, very amazingly, you come to this side, and yeah, look the way you look at Elwyn, what he did. Yeah, you just give her a look and do the exact same thing. And yeah, you use the bobble, the bobbling effect, the moving effect of the rope, and just jump one and two and three, and for third time you just do another cartwheel, and yeah, you come over here. And as soon as you come over here, it was so amazing that as soon as Elvin, if you have 1 minute, please wait. uh you here.
Elvin had to leave, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, for a 1 minute. Yeah. So as soon as you amazingly land over here, uh, you just lands on this body, and there was this goo, and the gelatinous things of the ochre jelly, which was a little bit okayish, but in some of that felt like there was something crackling, or something cartilage or bony structure. And as you land onto them, it's almost like you make a huge sound, and that reverberates. And on the bottom of this cavern, the one you are going and you came from, you hear a very gruffy voice. Hey, who's there? Papa's got a stick, and Papa's not afraid to use it. And he says this, he laughs. You remember, this is a very sunkrily soft and not soft, I mean very jagged and very small cavern, and basically the voice, if you remember, echoed and reverberated here. So the laugh, it's almost like someone had casted Delacroix's spell, and the voice just reverberates, not for 1 second, 2 second, 5 second, almost like the bass is so much, and the voice is almost reverberating and echoing in the walls and the caverns for 4 or 5 times, and it creates a very ghastly and dangerous sound. And yeah, that's where we're gonna end the session.
Wow.
I'll also say that as the voice after 10 seconds subsides, there is a sound of stick or something hitting on the wall. Stun, and then it echoes, ton ton ton, then hits again. He, she, they, whatever hit, ton, and it's like ton 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 ton, and it's like 3-4 guys, and it's just two of us, man. We can't continue the session with two people. That's why I think we need a fourth guy. If one of the guy leaves, we can continue. I think last time also it happened. Guys, you gonna continue or wait for Elwyn? I think it would be good if we wait. Yeah. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, we can. I don't mind ending it honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you wanna end it right now? Yeah.
I think we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great, man. So this is where we end.
I
And
would prefer like if all three of us were there to continue.
Exactly.
yeah, definitely. So you basically end this session at basically this echoing, laughing, maddening voice, and this guy basically banging the stick on the other side of the wall, and it creates like 5, 6, 8 reverberating, echoing voices, and it's almost like Delacroix has casted his spell. And let's end the session here. It's amazing because last time we have half session, and again this is a half session, so we have technically completed the 14th session. It's okay. So, 14th session. Yeah. People say 13 is the unlucky number, but I guess 14 is because both the session were half, so it's good. Technically, this is where I imagined the 14th session would end, or maybe halfway after this. But good, man. Yeah, I like the conversations you had today. Again,
Good night, guys.
yeah, man. Bye bye, Eleven.
Good night,
Take
good
care,
night,
man.
dude.
Yeah. Bye bye. Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, folks. Great session. I love doing RP with Victor, man. It's like best thing ever. Yeah, fucking best thing ever. And out of nowhere, Renki is like, what the fuck is going on here? And then Victor has to help him see the point, and Elwyn is the opposite contrast, and it's great, man. But like, doing RP with Victor is great. This character, I love it, man. Lil Fef. Let's not kill Lil Fef. Yeah, he he has no filter basically, right? He's basically the rich kid, of the town basically.
For inspiration, I think you can. Have you watched Peacemaker?
I am wanting to watch it for a couple of
It's
weeks.
slowly giving me vigilante vibes.
I'm gonna watch it. I've only seen the trailer. I've seen the movies though. The second, it was in the
Watch
second.
Peacemaker is great, and Lil Fave is very much coming in the line of Vigilante. And if you watch that, and if you can
No.
Vigilante, I think it'll improve your Lil Fave.
I definitely will watch it. I saw the movie. I think he was in Suicide Squad 2, right?
That's Jon Cena's character.
Yeah, Peacemaker. Yeah.
And then in Peacemaker, there's a side character called Vigilante.
Vigilante. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I've been wanting to. I'm just thinking to wait a couple of days so I can watch 2-3 series together. Couple of, I think, Moon Knight is coming next week. I think
It's coming next week.
Yeah,
One episode per week, right? Moon Knight.
Yeah, I think they will release weekly episodes. I think.
Oh, dude, I'm so hyped for that. I'll watch Oscar Isaac and everything.